welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are going to be reviewing e.l.f.'s brand new mint collection. So the minute that I saw this, I ordered it because anytime e.l.f. comes out with new products, I am on it. I'm normally really impressed with their new collection, so I saw this and it looked really cute. This actually kind of reminds me of something for like springtime. So I ordered everything and I'm really excited to test it out for you guys. So we're going to do a little first impressions and review. So I hope you enjoy this video. Grab a snack, subscribe to my channel for 3 new videos every single week, and let's get into e.l.f.'s brand new mint collection. So the first product we have here is the Mint Melt Minty Fresh Cooling Cleanser. So this is actually a foaming cleanser. I used it right before I started filming this video to prep my skin this morning, and I have to say, I personally am not a big fan of foaming cleansers. I prefer a gel cleanser for morning and night, but this one did feel pretty nice on the skin. I like how minty and fresh my skin felt afterwards, and I feel like it didn't strip any natural oils, like my face didn't feel dry. I do agree with the claim. It says it gives off a rejuvenating, cooling sensation and leaves your face feeling minty fresh. So that I do agree with. So if you are looking for a super affordable, gentle, foamy, minty cleanser, then you will like this. But for me personally, I'll probably pass on this just because I have other favorites, but it's not bad for the price. The next product I'm actually really impressed with. So this is their Mint Melt Whipped Face Mask. So this I actually really like, and this is something that I want to really incorporate more, I think, and especially now in the colder months, because it was very hydrating for a face mask and it was very minty, very cooling. It definitely gave me a good boost of hydration to my skin, which I feel like most masks tend to strip my skin and make it feel really dry. But this one, after I left it on for 10 minutes, I will say it felt still really nice. It didn't harden too much on the skin and it felt just very minty, very fresh. So this I really did like. It says here on the back, it does have willow herb and vitamin E, and it will leave your skin feeling soft, soothed, and moisturized. And I have to 100% agree. I think this is definitely a great winter mask, especially if you have drier skin. So to remove my face mask, I did go in with the Mint Melt Cleansing Cloud. So this is a reusable soft makeup remover pad that allows you to remove your makeup with just water. You can also use this for removing face masks and other hard to take off skincare products, it says here on the back. So I have to say, I did wash this before I started using it. I used some soap. It does feel really nice. It's very soft, very gentle. It's kind of like a makeup eraser sort of product because you only need water whenever you are removing products on your face. I'll have to test it out with makeup, but with the face mask, I think it did a pretty good job. I think for the price of this compared to the makeup eraser, I don't think it's bad. I mean, this is much smaller. I feel like for all over your face or for your eye makeup, it could definitely work. So out of these 3 products so far, my favorite would have to be the Cleansing Cloud and then the Whipped Face Mask. So next up, I have the Mint Melt Brush Set. So this is a 3-piece little brush kit. I have 1,000,001 brushes. I wasn't going to purchase this, but I figured since it was a part of the collection, we would test it out together. You get an all-over eyeshadow brush, an eye contour brush, and then a blending brush. I'll have to see if these are similar to the brushes that they already have in their collection now, but they actually look really cute. They're actually pretty small brushes, very travel friendly. And then they also did come out with their bite-size eye duos, and they have 2 new colors. They have the Mint to Be, which is an all minty palette, and then we also have the color Chocolate Mint, which looks like this. So I'm gonna use both of these palettes today. And then they also did come out with their No Budge eyeshadow sticks. So I only got the brown color because I knew that I wasn't really gonna use the other mint shade. So this one is in the color Melt With Me. And they actually have quite a few of these, and I haven't used an eyeshadow stick like this in a while, so I'm gonna test this out also. I feel like this could be a good maybe like base that you use if you're going in with other darker shadows over top, but we'll see. All right, so I'm just gonna prime my lids really quick. I'm just using my Urban Decay primer potion. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with the Chocolate Mint palette. So I'm gonna start off with this color right here as my transition shade. And I love these little eyeshadow palettes from e.l.f. I have like all the colors. So we'll test this one out and see. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna take the No Budge eyeshadow stick, and again, this one is in Melt With Me, and I'm gonna just take that on the outer corner and see how it blends just to deepen this up a little bit. Wow, so it's actually pretty pigmented. And I'm just gonna use one of their brushes from the line, and I'm just gonna blend that out and see how it blends. So I'm thinking maybe it could be like a base for other shadows to go on over top. Okay, you can see it deepened up that crease a little bit, and I'm also blending it on my lid as well. So I kind of just place it. It doesn't have to be perfect because we're gonna blend it in anyway. And I just take that brush and just start blending that out. Oh yeah, there's like glitter in this color. I will say though, these blend really easily and very nicely. I kind of wish this was matte though. I wish it didn't have the glitter personally. I like this though. This blended out a lot better than what I thought it was gonna be. I think it just comes down to if you like shadow sticks. I personally don't use these all that often. I think eyeshadow is just maybe a little bit easier, but it could be something that you do like very quickly on the go. You apply it in your crease, blend it out, bam, you're good to go. Because you don't really need to put a lot of effort to blend these out, which I do like. Now I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna add some of this chocolate brown. This is really, really deep and I love it. I love colors like this. I'm gonna take that with that same brush that I was just using and I'm just gonna apply that on the outer part. Basically where I just applied that other color. I'm gonna take a little bit more of this color. I'm just gonna blend that out a little bit. Doesn't really have to be perfect because I am gonna go in with a mint color all over the lid. You definitely have to take your time with this color. I will say it's blending, but it also can look very unblended if you don't take your time and actually work with the shade. So then I have the Mint to Be palette. This palette is very different for me. I'm gonna use the shimmers in here. I'm gonna start off with, I think, this color right here. Let's see how it looks just kind of on its own with no spray. Okay, so it shows up, but I think we definitely need some spray. I'm gonna dip my brush, spray it. I just have my NYX Bear With Me spray that I love. And I'm gonna put that on. Wow, this is a really pretty mint color. Ooh, that's really cute. I'm gonna take this color right here. Looks like that, and I'm just gonna kind of put that towards the center as well. This is like a lighter mint. And I'm just gonna blend the edges of that out because I still want that darker color. Ooh, that's really pretty. Definitely some fallout, but I feel like that happens with like, I would say 90% of all of my eyeshadow palettes. I'm gonna add some of this color right here on the outer crease just to kind of see how it blends and looks with the other brown color. Oh wow, that's pretty. It's more pigmented than I thought the color was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be a little bit more muted, but it actually turned into like this really pretty kind of bluish color when I mixed it in with the brown. This is me trying to use as many of the colors as possible. I feel like this color blended and kind of looks a little bit better right off the bat versus the chocolate brown. I kind of struggled a little bit with this, maybe because I used like fresh brushes today, I don't know. I think I surprised myself. I was like, oh, I'm not gonna like this palette at all. And I actually really love this color and the way that it looks. I think that looks better than with the brown. So I'm gonna finish up my eyes and everything off camera. I'm just gonna do mascara, lashes, and then I'm gonna finish up the rest of my face makeup as well. But I do have a new primer that I wanna test out. This is the Mint Melt Cooling Face Primer. So this is a cooling refresher vanilla mint scented jelly primer. It says it works like glue to grip makeup to ensure it stays put. So this is kind of like their Jelly Pop collection primer. So this is what it looks like. So I wonder if this is the same as the Jelly Pop primer, just like vanilla mint scent. Ooh, yeah, it's like a green gel, or mint I should say. Oh yeah, this is like the Jelly Pop primer, kind of like the Milk Makeup primer also. Has like that tacky finish, which is going to make your makeup last. Wow, definitely is like sticky. So yeah, it's kind of like the Milk Makeup Grip Primer, or like their other primer that they had, their Jelly Pop Dew. I think it was called the Dew Primer, where it's basically just like a hydrating primer that's going to make your makeup last because it's a little bit tacky. So this isn't going to fill in your pores or anything like that. It's really just meant to make your makeup last. Feels nice on the skin actually, I have to say. Okay, rest of the makeup is done. I'm going to go ahead and finish up my lower lashes, and then we'll also do some lip swatches because I have some glosses here from their new collection. So for the lower lash line, I think I'm gonna go in with the Mint to Be palette. This is actually surprisingly a really cute palette. I didn't think I was gonna like this that much, but wow, I really like this color especially. But I'm gonna go into this matte teal shade, and I'm actually gonna use the two brushes that I didn't use from their new line, and I'm gonna just take that color and just smudge that on the lower lash line. This would actually make for a good like lid shade. I think these brushes are pretty good. I don't feel like they're absolutely necessary, to be honest. I personally prefer other eye brushes that e.l.f. has versus these, but I don't think that they're bad for the price. I think it just depends, like if you need some new brushes, then these could work, but they're not like absolutely necessary in my opinion. And I'm gonna line my waterline with the ColourPop BFF Cream Gel Liner. This one is in the color Zulu. And then I'm gonna go into the other palette and I'm gonna use this color right here. And this one is the Chocolate Mint palette and I'm gonna use that for the inner corner. So I pretty much used almost all of the eyeshadows in both of these except this color right here. So pretty good. I don't know if it's like too much teal that I have going on. Maybe I'll do like a chocolate brown liner just to kind of break everything up a little bit. I think the teal liner on the waterline is a bit much. So I'm just gonna use a brown liner. This one's from Makeup by Mario. I really like the color and the formula of this. It just doesn't last a very long time on the waterline, but I'm just gonna use it for the color. All right, so it feels so weird looking at my eyes because they're literally all teal, but I actually really like the eyeshadow palettes, like surprisingly, especially the Mint to Be. This one really impressed me, honestly. I didn't think I was gonna like it as much as I do, but I really like this palette a lot. I might like it more than the neutral one, which I thought it was gonna be the opposite for me. So I do have 4 of their glosses. These are their Mint Melt Lip Plumping Lip Glosses, and this is what they look like. So they come in 4 different shades. So let's start with the first one, is a hint of mint. This looks just like a clear plumping gloss. It smells like vanilla mint. It doesn't like burn or sting the lips. Normally lip plumping glosses I don't really like the Too Faced lip injections. I can't wear stuff like that because it literally feels like bees are stinging my lips. Okay, it's starting to kind of tingle a little bit, but again, it's not too bad. It feels really smooth and creamy. And again, this one is a hint of mint. The next one we have is Mint Sparkle. So this one definitely has some sparkle to it. You can see it's like a clear gloss with a bunch of glitter in it. Oh wow. Definitely a glittery gloss. This has tons of glitter in it. It doesn't feel chunky on the lips though, but it's definitely a glittery gloss. This one feels a little bit less like a gloss and more of like just Vaseline on the lips with glitter, if that makes sense. For me personally, not my vibe, but if you are into glittery glosses, this could be an option. It's not sticky and you can't feel the glitter on your lips when you rub your lips together, which is good. Ooh, okay, next up, these are the colors that I'm excited for. So first we have Mint Chocolate. Ooh. Again, very smooth. For me, this is kind of like a Your Lips But Better kind of color on my skin tone, which I really like. Feels really nice. I feel like it builds up really nicely. I think this could be a good gloss that you apply over top of like a lip liner and just make it really quick and easy. I mean, I know with a mask, it's really hard to wear a gloss nowadays, but I really like this a lot. So again, this one is Mint Chocolate. The last color we have is Chocolate Chip. So cute. This is another color that I love. It, again, just like the previous one, it doesn't have any glitter in it or shimmer. I think all the formulas of all the glosses are the same except the glitter one. The glitter one feels, like I said, less like a gloss, more of like Vaseline with glitter in it, but the other glosses actually feel like glosses. They feel very comfortable, not like too much on the lips. I feel like they give you the perfect wash of color. And I think the mint on the lips is actually really refreshing. Like I feel like my breath smells like mint now, which is very nice. So this one is Chocolate Chip. So this is the completed look. I love the way everything turned out. I mean, I do feel a little bit different with these mint eyes because I never used colors like this, but I actually really like the way everything turned out. And I think this collection is super cute. So let's talk about some of my favorite products. I'll give you guys some quick speed reviews based on what I did test out today. So I can definitely live without this cleanser. I just have other favorites and I prefer a gel cleanser like I mentioned earlier. So for me, this is a pass, but if you're looking for like an everyday gentle minty foaming cleanser, this could be a good option and it's super affordable. Love the whipped face mask. I think this is great. I'm super excited to keep using it and incorporating it in my beauty routine, especially because it's nice and hydrating and it doesn't strip my skin. So this I really, really like. I also do like this little makeup remover pad. I mean, I haven't tested it out with makeup yet, but I like the concept of it. It feels really nice. I will keep you guys updated when I do take off my makeup later on. But so far for the mask, I really did like it because it broke everything down and made it super easy to remove. I surprisingly really like these eyeshadow palettes. I think this is like a really fun look for the springtime. I really like this one, which is the Mint to Be, more than the other one, which is the Chocolate Mint palette. I feel like the mattes in here are a little bit easier to work with versus these. I mean, they're definitely doable, especially like this chocolate brown. It's very pigmented. You just have to take your time with it to really make it work and blend out the colors. Definitely doable for the price. The Cooling Mint face primer is also really nice. If you're familiar with that Hydro Grip kind of consistency, then you will really like this. It doesn't fill in your pores, but it will make your makeup last. So I'll keep you guys updated on how this makeup lasted throughout the day. I normally really love primers like this. They work really well with my skin, and I definitely see a difference when it comes to my makeup. The eye brushes are okay. They definitely get the job done. I don't think that they're absolutely necessary. I have other favorites from e.l.f. when it comes to makeup brushes. So for me, I'd probably pass on these personally. And then same with the No Budge eyeshadow. This surprisingly blended out a lot better than what I expected, but it's not something that I can really see myself using a whole lot. So I'm probably gonna pass on this, honestly. And then as far as the glosses, I have to say I really do like the clear one, and then I also like these two like nude brown colors. I love the way they look on my lips. I actually just have them on right now. I didn't add any lip liner or anything. They feel really nice. I like the pigmentation, and I like how they're not overly plumping on the lips. Like the little tingling sensation, it happens like when you first apply it, maybe for like the first minute or two, and then it goes away. Like right now, I don't really feel that on my lips anymore. I really like these three in particular. I don't like the mint sprinkle one. This is like a little too aggressive for me as far as the glitter. I just don't like the way it looks on my lips personally. So this for me is a dud, but these three are amazing if you're looking for like an everyday kind of plumping lip gloss that isn't too much. So yeah, overall this collection is really cute. I have some favorites and some products that I definitely think are worth trying. Let me know down below if you guys have tried these products. What are your thoughts? I hope you enjoyed. Hopefully it was helpful. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you guys very soon in my next one. Bye!
Every change